Hey everybody, so it's Sparrow. Welcome back to my channel, and this is it. This is the 2017 favorites. So just to get started, I'm going to start how I do my face makeup, and that is with my brows. I do have some brow products. So this is a Too Faced Brownies Brown Pencil. I wear it in deep brown. And this is a repeat. It's still an amazing product for natural looking brows. They give you, it's like the ABH brow definer, but it smells like chocolate. It's $24 and it lasts at least 6 months because I've only bought 2 of these so far. This is the second one I bought. It's bomb. I love this stupid thing. I love to pair, however, with this newer yearly favorite. You've probably seen this in a different favorites video if you watch my videos, which by the way, you should just go ahead and subscribe while you're here. I mean, you're watching me talk about my favorite stuff. You don't want to watch me use it, right? Right? Anyway, this is the Maybelline New York Brow Precise Micro Brow Crayon. So this is a thin and precise pencil for doing your brows, but it's a little, it's very fragile. It breaks, and that's what makes it annoying. Because it makes like the most perfect hair-like strokes, and then it breaks, and then I'm left with what? Nothing. I'm left with nothing, you guys. And I can't stand that about it. And it's like, that's the most frustrating thing about it. But it's also very, very cheap at $7.99. And it's really annoying though, because I run out of it like every 2 to 3 months. So it adds up, but at the same time, it's still cheap. I don't know. I don't have to sharpen it, but like I have a lot of conflicting feelings when it comes to the pricing. But when I use it, girl, I just open it and then go and start drawing strokes and filling my brows. And girl, there are no qualms. Once I start using it, I have no qualms anymore. The last product is dirty. I'm sorry because I've been using it. It is my Anastasia Dip Brow. I do have pan in it, if you guys can see real quick. I love Dip Brow for those really sharp, clean browns. All hail the Dip Dip. If you're a circle jerker on Reddit, if you don't know, you don't need to know. Reddit's a dark and dangerous place for some people. The thing about it is, if you don't like that sharp, bold brow, I mean, if you are willing to take the time and do the effort, you can get some hair-like strokes and get brows like this. You can do that with this bitch. But it takes time and a good brow, brush. Take your time, put it together. But I honestly love this product, and I honestly love Dip Brow, and this is probably gonna get old on me before I finish it, but for I think it's like still $18, like, or $20, and it lasts you forever, or nearly forever, depending how you use your products. The next thing we're looking at is the NARS concealers. These are my favorite concealers. I've been talking about them, but I'm still using them. I have the Soft Matte, and that is my perfect full coverage concealer. It blends out best on your bare skin, not on top of your foundation. So I use it as like a concealer underneath my foundation in my eye area. Mellows out the color, gets in my little under eye. It's usually creaseless. I think my pot, like, I'll tell you how much I use this. This is how much I use it. There's not really much in this pot left, and I feel like all the product in here is getting old, and so I actually need to buy a new one because it's creasing a lot more on me, and I think that's just because it's at the end of its life. But it's perfect under my eyes, underneath my foundation. It gets cakey on top of foundation. If you're looking for that full coverage cake, put this on top of your foundation. If not, you're looking for that natural, you want to go to work in front of people and let them look at you and you look at them and they don't go, so you like to wear makeup, huh? You don't want to hear that. If you hear that, like, okay, don't hit them actually, you're at work. Like, keep your jobs, people. It's not worth it. Trust me, I have to think about it some days of the week. But anyway, what I like to do is I use the Radiant Creamy Concealer from NARS. I'm using both in the shade Caramel, which is a medium dark too. This is my highlighting shade. My skin shade is Amande, and then I think Dark Cafe or something is going to be my actual, like, contouring shade if I went that far. These are $30 each, so I have an expensive concealer habit, and I would like no one to talk about it. Thank you. The Radiant Creamy I use for highlighting my forehead, my nose, my chin, like right here-ish, right about here, when okay. You don't want to put it under your eye. Your Soft Matte's doing its damnedest right now under your eye after you do it the way I do it. Your Soft Matte's working its ass off to keep your under eye creases. What you're not gonna do is put Radiant Creamy under your eyes like I've been doing recently because I'm lazy. You're not going to do that, because when you do that part, that's when you're going to get the creasing, because I feel like it creases in my under eyes. It's great for everywhere else, and it's great for on top of your foundation. But when I put it under my eyes, I have some creasy under eyes. Like, naturally, I just crease. Like, I smile, it's not even that. It's just, they just crease. So when I put this under there, I'm asking to ruin it. No, yes. No, yes. Put this under your eyes. Do not put this under your eyes. If you have creasy under eyes like me, I don't care how much setting powder, we're gonna get into powders, but I don't care how much setting powder you lay down on this bitch, they're going to crease. So what I do is everywhere else on the face, leave this right here for under eyes. On the primer. I have one primer I've been using all year. This is the Milk Makeup Blur Stick Primer. By the way, most of the products I'm mentioning have a video on my channel. So if you really want to hear more about these products than just the short, really incoherent ramblings I'm doing right now, there's a video with less rambling and to the point. This is a Milk Makeup Blur Stick Primer, and it is perfectly named. It blurs your pores. It blurs the skin. It's a great primer. No ashiness. You can wear it alone, like you want to like just make your face look like blurred out. You can put this on, rub it in, you know, put your sunscreen on underneath it, then this, and then maybe like some highlighter and go out in the day. This will do that for you. It's $36. I haven't had, I bought one for my best friend because like I used it on her and she has bigger pores than I do. Put it on, boom, boom. She's like, she's looking at herself in the mirror. So I bought her one for her birthday or Christmas or whatever. They're next to each other, so I bought her two presents and said pick which one you want. This, I believe in. $36, yes. Worth it, fuck yes. Just stop, don't talk to me. If you're not using it and you don't actually want to try it, just don't talk to me. So we're moving on to foundation, and I have 4 foundations, and I broke them up by season of which one was I wearing during what season, so that way I can talk about these foundations at the same time, make sense. I still ain't making sense. Let's start with my winter foundation at the beginning of 2017. It was the Lancome Teinte Dull Cushion Foundation. This is a lightweight medium to full coverage foundation right here. This is the best if you're looking for a full coverage cushion foundation. If you love the cushion foundation, or if you love the Teinte Dull line from Lancome, you're gonna find that the Teinte Dull cushion has the same shades, and they did expand it even in most places. They expanded it to carry even more deep dark shades. However, there is the snafu of Sephora, because I'm talking to you. HSN, talking to you too. Because you too carry the cushion foundation, but only in the basic set. You do not carry the expanded range of colors. Teinte Dull in general just has 40 shades. You're carrying like 15 of their cushions, and I think there's like 20 or something. This has an extended range. Their only little color snafu is technically, like the color I am right now, I should be wearing 450 suede end in just like a regular Teinte Dull, right? In this, I would be wearing 460. For some reason, 460 suede W does not put off the same richness that a 460 suede W in like the liquid or the stick does. So it's actually my winter shade. 450 suede N, however, does put off that richness to be my summer shade. Which is why in the thumbnail for the video on this product that I'll link in the iCard in the corner, the color you're like, wow, that's really dark. That was a 450, but in the video I'll be putting on the 460, and I do explain that, so don't worry. But I love this, and then Sephora just doesn't carry it, so I have to order from the Lancome site, which I should actually do since it is winter. Only thing is, reinforce your oily areas. This is a dewy coverage foundation. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous. If you're oily though, reinforce. Grab your powder, grab a sponge, set your face. Handle that. Seriously. Like, don't let it do it. It's really pretty, but don't let it play you. Set your nose before, set your face after. Don't let these products play you. Okay? So, that was winter. That was long, but that was winter. I'm going to keep it quicker. Spring. Spring is actually just a standard Lancome Teinte Dull 24-hour long wear foundation. This is medium to full coverage. It is again a long wear formula. You could wear it for 24 hours. They do not recommend it, though. It's very, very comfortable. Normal setting, natural matte finish. I think I'm actually wearing this today. I had to think about it. This is a bottle in 460 Suede N, which is like my summer color. 450 Suede N is my spring winter color. Doesn't matter what bottle I hold as long as you know what color I'm wearing. There's 40 shades. Hashtag no excuses. No excuses. No excuses. All these brands putting out colors, no excuses. That's it. That's our hashtag. That should be the hashtag. No hashtag no excuses, brands. Put it out or don't, or put up or shut up. Put up or shut up. It's an all-season foundation in my opinion. I just feel like sometimes I don't need all that coverage. Sometimes I thought, sometimes I thought, and I just feel like this was like what I was really rocking with in the springtime was this baby. Also, glass bottles. Love glass bottles. In the summer, we moved on to Too Faced, and this is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is in the shade Maple, by the way. Yep, it's Maple. This is a medium coverage that can be built to full kind of foundation, and I loved that in the summer, just because in the summer, I pick up color, and when I pick up color, my any kind of discoloration I'm carrying around, you don't really see it as much, and like, I feel like that's a really big thing for me. It's a gorgeous skin-like finish, and every time I wear it to work, I always get like 60 compliments about it, like from coworkers, like, oh my god, your skin, and I'm like, what's wrong with it? Am I orange? Oh god, am I orange? And they're like, no, it looks good, like, you don't look like you're wearing foundation almost. I'm like, oh. They're like, how do you get it to stay in place all day? And I'm like, powder. Just powder. Just so much powder. This is super good. It's slightly hydrating, so do double set your like nose if you're very oily in the nose area like I am. I really, really want to stress these kinds of things. When you're oily, some of these foundations, like this doesn't really need a double set. You're still going to get oily in the nose. But some of these more moisturizing foundations that I do enjoy on my oily combo skin, you're going to want something that's going to really like hold it together. This will do that for you. And finally, for fall, because we're technically in winter 2017, I don't know. You know how I feel about these seasonal things. In the winter, we're in winter right now, so we have no winter favorites. This is the Ordinary Coverage Foundation. Y'all seen the videos on this. This one took so long to get out, but this is such a pretty foundation for $6.80. It is, and I wear the shade 3.1Y, which is a yellow undertone. This is about MAC NC50-ish color. And if you need to see the graphic on the colors for the Ordinary range, I highly suggest you go to that video. I have an infographic. I linked it in the description, I believe. I hope I did. If I didn't, please come to the comment section and tell me so I can do that for you, please. Anyway, this is super duper duper gorgeous. It's so full coverage. It's worth the hype. It's a natural finish, however. So like, you're not going to be matte. You're not going to be dry looking. This, however, is, again, online only, so you have to use references from other people to find out what color you are, because you're going to have trouble trying to pick it out yourself. That's why I highly, highly, highly recommend you checking out my other video, because it has that grid, that graphic, whatever it is, so you can see what color you need for you. They do go in a mildly deep dark range. I do not know if they have a truly deep, deep dark shade. I would check out Nima Tang's The Darkest Shade for that, just because I'm not deep dark. I'm like a middling, light-skinned color. But we're not going to get into that. So those are my foundations for 2017. Hopefully you're still with me, because I'm still with me. That didn't make sense. For powders, I have 3 powders, not seasonally organized, but by what I'm using. So I started off, actually, I'm going to start with the RCMA No Color Powder. This is in the wrong packaging. Don't read the packaging. Don't try to zoom in on it. The RCMA powder has a great price per ounce, and it's essentially a colorless powder. It's great if you use it light-handed in your under eye area, because otherwise you can get an ashy look. But it's so flawless and easy to use. And also you can get like a 3-pack for anyone who's a makeup artist. You guys, like that's you guys, this kind of thing where this can be used on any skin tone. People like Too Much Mouth use it, and they do not get, well, she does not get any kind of ashy look, and using it light-handed, you don't get that flashback. So I really like this. However, I did replace it. I'm saying hashtag fast favorite, because I really hate saying having fast favorites, like stuff that I just like and then I like it a lot more faster. This is the MAC Cosmetics X Patrick Star collaboration, the Patrick's powder. I've been using that under my eyes, and oh my god, it just blends in so prettily compared to the like RCMA. They're similar, but the color, the little bit of color here in the Patrick's powder is just so pretty that I cannot even with it. And I really highly recommend, if you don't have this already, trying it out at the MAC store and just seeing if that's like a look that you're into, because it's so gorgeous and I really do like this powder. The final and yet not final powder is the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder, and I wear it in the shade 30 medium deep. This is my all over face powder, and it's really good when I need my foundations to be maybe a touch lighter if I want to bake it on, or if I just need a satin finish on my face. It's so natural looking that I don't look powdery, I don't look cakey. I can look at my skin up close in a mirror and go, wow, like I don't look like I just powdered myself, but I'm smooth to the touch, and I can blend my bronzer and my blush and my highlighter on top of my skin with no problem. This is not oil blocking. That's my only single problem with it, is it does not block oil. And because it doesn't block oil, I have that little tiny problem where I'm just like, I'm oily, I need something like that. So, but Maybelline does make stuff in like 2 different formulas, one regular, one oil blocking, one or something. So hopefully in the future Maybelline's putting that out, maybe they're working on it, it's in development. I know that this powder is like extremely popular, so I can only imagine that Maybelline's gonna take advantage of that and put out another variation for us oily skin girls. If not, I mean, maybe it's just making a really big mistake by not creating something for oily skin girls, because so many people tend to be oily skinned. So let's just hope, but like I still really like it, and it's like one my favorite things I've been getting into this past year. Alright, let's move into contour. First things first is the Bite Beauty, the Multi-Stick in Anise. If you want to cream contour, I highly recommend the Multi-Stick series. Anise is my perfect shade, but there's one darker and one lighter for everybody. This is great for, it's technically a product where you take it and you would use it on with your fingers, on your eyes, on your lips, and to like for your cheeks. I use it contour, maybe a lipstick. I don't really feel like that. This is gorgeous, however. And what it is besides the packaging just being like absolutely perfect, I blend it out with a stipple brush on my bare skin, put my foundation lightly over it. I get the sharpest, most focused contour I've ever seen in my life. And I've done it over my foundation. It's a little too harsh in my opinion. I like to wear it if I'm going out to like a dark bar or something. You know, one of those situations where like it's okay to be, one of those situations where it's okay to be like kind of Snicker bar contour, because nobody can see you otherwise. But otherwise, I love this. Like, this is so good. And I feel like everybody could try it. And all the different variations. There's corals, there's peaches, there's all different types of colors. And all you have to do is find one for you. I like them. Really quick mentioning this, it's not on my list. This is the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. Bish. My pan is growing. I love this bronzer. I looked back at my old video and it didn't have pan yet, so I really wanted to show you guys the pan. Still my favorite. Used it all summer. I thought I was gonna focus on, this is a repeat, but I gotta buy another one, but at the same time, I'm not done with this one. Not yet. Next is the Melt Cosmetics Highlight / Bronzer, and this is in Nova. This is their Digital Dust Highlighter. Okay, first off, look at the imprint real quick. What imprint? This is technically a deep skin highlighter. I use it as a warm, glowy bronzer. It gives you that really ultra warm, nearly orange glow almost. And then what I really enjoy about it, because there's always a fucking kicker. So this glow is like, let me just swatch it because I just want you guys to see. Do you see how the glow is really subtle and you can build it? And it's just a sheen. that's the kind of glow that it gives your face. It gives you a radiant sheen, which is why it's so nice to use as a bronzer, because at the end of the day, it's not going to make your cheeks gluey, like sparkly, glittery messes. It's going to give you this healthy sheen that we turn sideways. It shines with your highlighter. It mixes it in as a summer thing. We're all about being bronzy in the summer. This is it. This is it. So I really like this year. I definitely, as soon as it starts getting hot and summery in LA again, busting this little bitch right back out. I can't. Seasonal makeup in LA doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna go with that. Next is blush. I have one blush because there's only one blush in my life. This is Becca Amaretto. This is part of the champagne splits from Jaclyn Hill and Becca Cosmetics. Amaretto was in a champagne split with Prosecco. This is my favorite blush ever. It's like this brown, pink, gorgeous, pretty, soft, not too much, not too little color. Like, I'm addicted. Like, it is my actual thing. And it blends my contour and my highlighter together well because it's got like a glowy sheen in it. Like, it has a little bit of shine. So it mixes those together so well. I can't. Moving on to highlighters. Just gonna pick this back. I'm not even gonna put this down yet. Prosecco Pop is not the GOAT, but she is, without a doubt, she is a showstopper. She walks in the room like, there's my entourage. She doesn't ask questions. She doesn't think about it. She doesn't have to. She's just gorgeous in and of herself. She's extremely pigmented. However, because she is a Becca highlight, she is going to give you the stripe, which is, you know, like the Neapolitan ice cream. Yeah, your contour, your blush, your highlight. She can give you the stripe of vanilla on your face. So I think the word highlight topper, that term, is appropriate. So if you decide that you want to like amp up your glow a little bit, you can just take a little bit of her and just tap it right on that very high point. Just an instant gleam, instant beam, instant everything like that. I really like this. Moving on. So this is really quick. Don't focus on everything. This is the Bobbi to Glow highlighting trio. I'm just pointing at one color, and that is this one right here. This is the Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow highlighter. Like, don't look at everybody else because these are beautiful, but I don't know about them yet. This is the most beautiful, almost metallic, buildable highlighter in my collection. She is hard to stripe with and can be worn. Like, if you want to do, remember how I was telling you, primer, sunscreen, this, you're good to go out the door. This is so gorgeous and I love it. And so that's why I had it originally as single, and I ended up giving my single to OX Mr. President and getting this trio because I just love the formula of these. And I have used them in videos. You will see them more often. I'm so excited about having the whole trio now because that means there's more options for colors. Like, I have the pink and I have this really beamy one, but this bronze goes to like the original, like the beginning of a new era, you know, for me. Alright, the next one is the Too Faced Love Light Highlight, and it's so cute. First off, look at this little heart, it's so cute. Shaggy Hubs actually bought this for me, and it gives you this soft golden glow all over the face that you can wear. I like it as like one of those highlighters where you want to dust it maybe like in the forehead, in the forehead region. If you want to like put a little bit in the forehead, or if you want to put it, you know, in some of the places where we don't really like to put highlighter normally. This doesn't beam. You can build it up to kind of glow harder. So you have the opportunity to kind of work your way through it rather than just instant stripe like a Becca highlighter. Like, this is really, really pretty. The thing is that they were called like prismatic love light highlights, and there's no prism. There's the prism shape, which I've already gotten rid of when I was using it. Like, you can see the imprint was like a diamond shape. That's gone by now, man. Like, it's over. We're done and over with. We're done and over with that now. Like, so that naming kind of effed it up for the sales, but it's still a really pretty highlighter. My last highlighter is going to be the one and only, the true GOAT, the Huda Beauty Honey Child highlighter. I have like 2 of these on deck. I keep breaking them though because I keep dropping, like I always drop them like outside because I have like the compact with me, and I break them and I'm just crying like, no. But this is Honey Child. Honey Child is my favorite highlighter from Huda just because it gives you this super duper soft natural glow that I cannot live without. Like, look at that. It's just perfect, and it just goes into the skin. If you wanted to pick up something like this, because it's an indie, you can use code SPARROW10 and you'll be able to save like 10% on it. But obviously this is the GOAT for me. I have this in a mini. I have a couple different sizes out there for me because I love me. But I'm thinking about sharing the love. Share the love, you know? You gotta share the love. Let's move on to eyeshadow. I don't know how long I spent highlighters, but I feel like we should move on to eyeshadow before my camera runs out of battery. So first things first, we're talking about the Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette. Yes, mine is filthy because I wear my makeup like a filthy animal. I am an animal. Anyway, I'm so sorry it's dirty, but like I do actually use my palettes like a lot. So this is the Lorac Mega Pro 3. If you didn't know, it's like light tan to dark taupey shades. Really quick, I'm gonna bring it closer to you so you can see my filth. But you can see I love some of the shades of this palette. I just avoid cool tone shades on my eyes in general, but this, if you're one of those people who wants to be adventurous with your colors, I'm not adventurous. This gives you that chance to be adventurous because you're gonna get a whole row of cool tone mauve shades, a row of warm and ashy shades. You're getting 2 rows of shimmers. You got some icy colors, you got some warm rich colors, some really bright colors. You get a lot out of this palette. I know they said Lorac brought it back. I have no idea if they actually did. I know on HSN, if you were in love with the original, they actually are selling the original on HSN. But this one was the one that really caught my eye because I just was like, this goes with the color scheme of what I wear, which is basically boring ass bitch shades. Yes, I'm that one. I'm sorry. By the way, if you've never tried the Lorac formula, it's so crazy. Like, it's so smooth and buttery. Like, remember when everyone used to call everything buttery? This is what really started the buttery trend, was the Lorac brand. And honestly, I cannot sit here and tell you like, oh, you shouldn't buy it, because I don't even know about their complexion products. Honestly, they could be a trash brand for I think they're a trash brand for complexion products. But their eyeshadows are so on point. I don't even know. I'm going to do research and come back in another video and be like, I was wrong. Why did I say nice things about them? I will ruin my life one day. This is my Huda Beauty Desert Dust Palette. I love this palette. And I love it for one reason. Well, I love it for a couple reasons, but the main reason is it's purple. It's got purple, and I love purple, and oh, that's fucking sick. Okay, hold on a second. Right now, this shade right here is called Retrograde, and from where I'm looking, it is purpley blue. You guys are seeing on the camera it's green. Let me see if I can tilt it so you can see the shifting, because it's, yeah, see that? You see the green. You guys are catching all the green. Like, look, from this angle it's purple and green. This is a really pretty palette just in general. I love the Huda Beauty formula. You guys remember to be talking about the Rose Gold edition, but the Desert Dust, because it's purple, it does appeal to my purple sensibilities. But also, it did come with a mirror, and I really, really, really love that about it. Packaging is gorgeous. Formula is great. It includes a couple, includes the shade Angelic, which was my favorite from the Rose Gold edition. So that it makes this palette even better because it has a shade that I really, really like from the brand. I personally think that the formula for the shimmers is better, obviously, than the Rose Gold edition. I didn't mind the one in the Rose Gold edition, but I mean, now that I don't have to deal with it, that's also better for me. It just makes really, really, really good, pretty looks. The only thing is there is a glitter in it. It is called Cosmo, and it's right here at the bottom. I wish that Cosmo had a better binder, as in the product that you use to keep it in the pan, because when I pick it up with my finger, it kind of just crumbles apart and makes a mess, and I don't like that in a product. The last product, eyeshadow, is going to be from Squash Beauty. Squash Beauty is another indie brand, and this is the Love Begets Love eyeshadow from the Jane the Virgin box collection. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to try anyway. And it is a shimmery bronzy gray tone shadow, which normally is not up my alley, but this is like the perfect all over, throw it on, get out the door eyeshadow. I mean, I'm obviously a bougie mess because I have a whole brown smoky eye going on here, but if I had even less time to do my makeup, this is so gorgeous and so simple. and so underrated as a product, like a simple just bronzy, dark bronzy shadow. So you can use this wet for the metallic finish for the eyelid, dry for a smokiness at the edges, but it was limited edition. This is actually limited edition with Squash Beauty. I hope they bring it back just as like a standard product for their brand because it's so pretty, but like I totally understand that they don't. Like, please, Ray, please, Ray Kelch is the owner of Squash Beauty, and she's also here on YouTube, so hopefully she watches this, and here's my plays. Alright, next up is sprays. I'm gonna get through this quick. First is the e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set Spray. This is a great drugstore matte setting spray. What I like to do is like open it up, add some highlighter, close it back up, and then spray the face. Why did I do that? And just give yourself that matte finish all over really quick. I like it with the Jackie Aina LeBron's highlighter, which is really pretty and just a little dark for me, so I just use it as like that kind of mixing medium kind of thing. The other favorite is the Boscia White Charcoal Mattifying Setting Spray. And it's a repeat, I don't have it with me because I tried to try another setting spray, the Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Spray, and yeah, I know I love Kat Von D, but come the f on. It's a terrible setting spray. Sorry, there's the negativity. There's your negativity for the day. But the Boscia, it prevents oiliness for 6 hours. It can be used as a primer. The Boscia is really amazing, and I bought the Kat Von D trying to try something new. I'm gonna take the Kat Von D back and buy my Boscia. I need that in my life because I've been struggling without it though. Moving on to lipstick, we are getting through this, and my camera's probably gonna die soon. First things first is this is another hashtag fast favorite because this is also from the MAC Patrick Star collection I'm wearing it right now. This is the Mama Star lipstick, so this is the nudish color. It's a perfect nude. I added some lip liner, this is BFF3 from Colourpop, to give me like that, you know, Instagram pout look. But you could just wear it alone. It's the cutest nude ever. It's just instantly like something that I've been grabbing recently, just in a minute. Second is NARS. This is their new Velvet Matte lipsticks. Is it soft matte? Power Matte Lip Pigments. Wow, I did not guess that at all. Power Matte Lip Pigment in Slow Ride. This is like, I did a video, this is another seasonal favorites. It's so fucking pretty. It's like my favorite color ever. And the formula is super liquidy, and you draw your lines and you pray to God and dries, and then it doesn't budge. And I like that. I don't want you to budge once you dry. Like, so pretty once it's dry. You have the cute little almost moisturized palette. It's the most comfortable liquid lipstick I've worn in a while. It's similar to the Huda Beauty ones too. So if you like the Huda Beauty liquid lipsticks, that's also an option because those are $6. But it's permanent. This is limited edition. Another limited edition product is Colourpop Saigon. This is a bright orangey red. I just want you to see it. It makes you think of Ariba also from Colourpop for someone else, but this is from the K-pop collaboration, so with the Karrueche Tran. I love this. Every time I wear it, it just instantly people are just like, what is that lip color? My only problem is with it is that it bleeds. Like, it's so pretty, but it bleeds, and then the doe foot on it is messed up. And I just didn't feel like going through the trouble trying to contact Colourpop to get another one. I might just buy another one later and just throw this one away because the formula will probably be different in that one. Just a new production run. I just feel like, I just don't feel like going through it. But this is my favorite red color right now. Patrick Wu is pretty, but it's not as matte as this one. But once it starts breaking apart, like you can put lip balm on top or under it, you just need to move on to a new lipstick. Have a backup plan if you're going to wear this for a long time. It's an ultra matte lip, but it's not a long wear. So this is Kat Von D Hawkwind, and it's a gorgeous color. It's a gorgeous nudie color. I love it. I think it's really pretty. And the reason why, the reason why I'm really talking about this color is because I inadvertently made this color really precious to me. It's such a pretty nude, like soft, darkish nude color. It makes me think kind of it's darker than Mama Star, but it became really precious to me because I posted pictures of my makeup for my uncle's wedding, which is back in January. My uncle is like he'll never watch this, and if he ever does, I'll know because he'll try to embarrass me with it. But my uncle's really important to me because he's kind of like my dad and my big brother and then my uncle all rolled into one because he helped my mom take care of me when I was really little. So when he got married in 2017, it was really like a surreal experience because I had never really been that deeply involved in a wedding. And kind of, I got my makeup done and I don't remember if she put lipstick on me before or I can't remember what she did with my lips, but I ended up getting this and I think Sanctuary, no, I got this one and Crucifix in the nail, and I took off whatever was on my lips and I tried these on, and then I realized I didn't have a lipstick on anymore and I just put this on and wore it to the wedding. And it just, every time I wear it, I think of how pretty I felt at his wedding. I think of how happy him and my aunt looked at the wedding, and I think of all the silly fun there was at the wedding, and this color just became really special to me. And even though it's like just a standard lipstick in a color that we all have seen like 1,000,001 times before, it's still important to me because this color makes me think of my uncle's wedding because it was so beautiful and it was a beautiful day. And I don't know, I just felt like I needed to ramble about that, just a little bit of happiness out of me. I guess I don't think I sound very happy, so I thought that would be nice to talk about. Hawkwind is like it's a permanent color in the Kat Von D line. It's like a dusty rose. It's a dusty dark rose for women of color. It's a really pretty color. It's her matte lip. It also now comes in a cream finish in her Study Kiss lip line. So if you need it in a more wearable formula, that it is now. And finally, we're just gonna quickly talk about mascara because I feel like the sappy fest needs to be over. First, I'm talking about the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. You have seen it on Duped. Duped is my series on my channel where I'm going to be putting two products that are similar next to each other. I wish I had that Maybelline Fit Me right now. And I put them next to each other and say, are they the same? And then I answer that question, which is usually no, but you know, you still want to see that shit in action. Then I use this mascara, which is like a dupe of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I just like the price point for this one because it's easier to throw away and replace every 3 months than it is for my Too Faced Better Than Sex. And then also I use the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express mascara, and I use this one on my top lashes and lower lashes to break apart any clumping from the Voluminous Lash Paradise. I use this one to just break that up because this one has stiffer bristles in the mascara wand, and this one just picks up a lot of product and kind of coats the lashes to make them fuller and fluffier. This one's going to break those lashes apart to make that fullness more defined, and then it hits up those lower lashes really cleanly. And that, my friends, is my 2017 favorites. Yes, we got through it. This list was long. I will be putting it on my blog, see3bysparrow.blogspot.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at SoIt'sSparrow, just because, dude, I just worked really hard on this. Okay, please.